Okay, so here I am with my poodles, and I'm trying to solve the problem of the pockets. Here's our table. We have 11 people coming. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Our fancy china. Laura's been cooking all night. I can't wait to see what she's making. So, I'm sure it's Thanksgiving-like. All right, so here's the dilemma. The pocket, I'm finally realizing it in, scope. I mean, in order for it to be of the impression that I want to give, it's going to be big. It's going to be probably as big as that. So I guess if we just start backwards, with what does a full-on pocket look like within that space? And then the biggest issue is the base has to be large. You actually could even have a corner there, but with lighting and a piece of styrofoam, maybe even put the pocket here. The structure doesn't need to necessarily be the pocket, but the feeling needs to be the pocket. Ideally, it is the structure, but in order to get it easily transportable, built, if we work backwards with maybe 4 segments, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each of those are standalone pieces that would pack together. And all you have to do is figure out how you attach this piece to this piece, which needs a big base, and then to decide whether we are going to extend things, which will put more pressure, on the base, or maybe even put a real thin piece of wood, just to hold it up, that you can just insert and build right there. So, I mean, I just can't believe that this is that complicated. I want to create a series of pockets that ultimately would turn into something that we could make readily for a point of purchase display in a store as well. And I don't think it'd be that complicated. So my challenge is to help me identify what is the material. Is it plywood? Is it 2x4s painted black with a metal coating on it? And how do they attach? And what's the structure like? The base needs to be big, because if people are going to interact with it, it's not going to be steel in concrete, obviously. So I think the base is the challenge. And once you accept the fact that the base needs to be big, that will define how you're going to pack it. So let's say 2 circles here that'll be covered with carpet, so you won't see them, underneath each of the ends, and maybe something in the center. So if you have those 2 bases, so I guess my challenge is that you can help me design how this icon appears in a repeatable format in a trade show booth and in a retail store, designed to look cool and not cost a fortune. It's doable. Let me show you the rest of the house. And there's Poodle Susie, Poodle Margot. But to get the scope, I think I think these are 11-foot ceilings. I don't think I have 11 feet that I need to cover. I think it just would be about 9, 10 feet. This is my pathetic fish tank. There's like 2 fish in it. I ordered 100 more today, so I think I did. And this is the bathtub and the lighted rocks. So I'm out of here.